Deepwoken, one of the, if not the best game on Roblox I've ever played. The game's community is either caring or heartless. This video is about one of the major game mechanics of Deepwoken, and that mechanic being the level / power system. Well, this system's absolute garbage. I'll explain why. Right before we get into the video, please subs. Oh my god, what am I doing? Please sub. It really supports me and it keeps me going. Okay, what about progression? Progression is when you are progging a build. Examples are, oh, look at me! I'm halfway through my prog from level 1 to 20. I'm level 10. In this scenario, the user is halfway through the progression. That is what the term progression or progging is Deepwoken. It's a level progression from power 1 to 20. First, let's talk about the system itself. Every time you level up, you get 5 sets of cards, normally, to choose from, and 4 mantras to choose from, for 19 levels. I don't mind this system, however, I wish they could improve it by having a mechanic called talent recommendation. I know mistake exists, but it doesn't guarantee many cards and specific attributes. This is how it would work. You would pay 20 to 40 notes oh my god, what am I doing? You pay 20 to 40 notes to get cards and specific attribute only until you decide to get rid of that mechanic, which you have to pay another 20 to 40 notes to get fixed. This is when progging, you don't need to worry about staying in one area of attributes. Alright, time for the leveling system. I don't like how they put everything together, especially for new players. When players start out, they won't know where there is another C or bosses to prog with. So when they get to power 14 to 17 somehow, they might have nowhere to get EXP because Elysia mini tier so will give too little. However, if you're a pro, this isn't really a problem. It takes me 2 to 3 hours from power 1 to 20 as long as you know where to get EXP from. Progging isn't really a problem. I just think they could do something to make it easier to prog as a beginner. Now for the part I hate, min-maxing. Min-maxing may not seem bad, but realistically every build is bad without min-maxing. No 500 HP without min-max, no good resistances, or pen without min-maxing. And the problem with min-maxing on PvP builds is that you need to have a PvE. If you made your first good PvP build that can combo, it doesn't have any equipment, it's not going to be good. Be realistic. If you're making, let's say, a Curve Spectre PvP build, 470 HP, 20 physical resistance, 30 elemental resistance, no DVM, and monster armor. Unless you're good at layer 2, or have a lot of friends to do Diluvian/Elmo, it's horrible. Not only that, PvE builds take a lot more time to fully prog and min-max than normal PvP builds, because almost all PvE builds made in T-bound, or else you miss out on getting a bank in depths and other perks in depths for Diluvian layer 2s. I have over 100 hours on my Fire Keeper, which I've made around the same time, with 18 hours total of me playing on that account. The reason why I have so many hours on my PvE is because I was getting equipment and relics for my PvP build. It's just a living hell. All builds, no matter what, will be bad without min-maxing, and unless you get a gold roll from chest while proccing, it's gonna be bad. It's just horrible. I don't know why the devs made it this. I don't know why. Why did you do this? Okay, that's about it. I think this system's absolute garbage for new players, and even some pro players can struggle to min-max, especially since 20% of all PvE builds got gutted from the Silent Heart build. And yeah, that's about it. Please sub because it makes me happy.